It is. Alright, the upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Then the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. At the very last second, something saved them. Now looks down at them quietly. Night is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? It's gotta be Ray. What the? Ooh. Uh-oh. So you managed to survive, Detective. Hey, you're... Oh no. Excuse my appearance. Seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all this evening, aren't you? Hey, zombie! You knew about me you knew about me all along. Of course. What else would explain all these unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it this whole time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Where am I? Oh, who in the world are you? Cecil, look at you. What happened? Can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. Can't remember who you are. That's right. Came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. Quite a bit tonight. I thought it was you, Cecil. Cecil? My name isn't Cecil. I'll bet you'll remember really soon. Who you are and who I am, too. What? Nani? The man in front of me is not me. We're even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something's stirring in my mind, a memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth.
A wild whooper appears.
They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull. It's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I need to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted. The Temsect fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean that they figured out the sorcery powers? Yeah, but the meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. These 10 years. I'm watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. I think I've got a figure. I got some kind of... someone figured out? Okay. Words. Meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possession and manipulation. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. We all get our own stands. It seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. First, I could only manipulate small living creatures. Oh, that explains why he's so powerful. And now how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago. Fragment of the meteorite pierced my heart and I died. Damn, okay.
Is that
So
a
of course,
plunger?
I received special... Wait, that might be. Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Missile! Aren't the Temsec remnants right, still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater? Right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. The fact I can return 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of the meteorite. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Ah, this is so strange and confusing, I can't take it all in. Makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that time.
I gotta go!
Enjoy your food, Arkla! Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped? Huh? So I just simply existed. Not really alive, not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. Said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as the incision was made, his body would regenerate. Wow. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives. Part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? All went fine. I manipulated the Justice Minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. That's why you wanted to kidnap his daughter. When they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with the Temsec. Detective Jode was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsec fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. Yeah, they tried really hard to get... You, detective. Me? If you weren't there in that park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Oh, okay. I was just a little kid playing in the park. Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later and you'd become a detective looking into Jode's case. Tonight I invite you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. Took possession of you to make you shoot me. Okay, everything's making sense so far. The conscious resisted me, such incredible power. First time I wasn't able to completely control something. Aim was off and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyways. Welcome back, Arkla! They had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. Then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Ah, Inspector in White was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. The Inspector caused me no end of trouble. Why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsec meteorite. Because you were looking into Jode's case. I thought you would find out about the Temsec sooner or later. Alright, fair. And that's pretty much the whole story. Only thing left to do now is to wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line and... There's no communication cables down here this deep. It meant for the submarine to be my coffin. Coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You... what? This feeling, cut off from the submarine, or cut off from the world all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true we're stuck here? Is this what Stockholm Syndrome? Yeah, it seems like it. If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us. Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Cecil? Something I don't understand. Why do they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsec fragment and escape? If that's what they wanted. Why do they have to jettison your body off into the ocean? That's a good question.
Get out of my house!
Guess it doesn't matter, no. Why now? Hey, Shadow! We'll never find it again. I have no idea where it was launched to either. Wait a minute. Yes, we do. This will tell us where Detective Jode is. Present from the inspector in white. That's right. Detective Jode told me to hold on to it for him. The bullet's still in that person's body in the command room, right? Yes! We should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. That our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. Doggo. Doggo power activate. Oh, wait a minute. What about a torpedo? Torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. Looks like Detective Jode is on our is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Okay. Okay, what do we do now? Go find the command room that was launched somewhere in the sea. What? How? Just to let you know, I don't like water very much. According to Lynn, key to our plan is a torpedo, kind of like a missile. Missile? You have a missile right here! I don't think she's talking about that kind of a missile. Now then, where do we see another torpedo?
A wild floatzel appears.
My dad is in here on the submarine. Don't worry. We're gonna get to him right now. Okay. Hope I didn't hurt Lynn's feelings when I said about my dad saving us if he were here. Oh, don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll off Miss Lynn's back. She's like thick skin. Ouch. I'm gonna start being tougher too. I want to make my dad proud of me. Miss Camilla. Your dad is very proud of you, Camilla. So my shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment. It's there, yeah. I don't know about calling it a shell. Detective Jode's watch will tell us exactly where it is. Alright, he said it had a radio receiver, didn't he? Might still be another torpedo in the submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jode. A brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? So what are you gonna do? Ride on top of the torpedo? Of course not. You guys are gonna go. Darn, I kinda wanted to see that. You wanna see me drown? Infinite grapes. Why is the machine shoving grapes at me? Well, this looks like a private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it?
Okay, so you drowned. Then
the
we go
shrews then
back
some.
4 minutes and tell you to not do that.
Yeah, don't do that. That was a bad idea. Okay. Fate averted. This machine's probably for feeding him grace while he lies in bed. Oh, that sounds heavenly. I'm thinking about it for a while now. Don't you think that the country's use of the technology is just a little off? For the guy who made a deal with that side of the country. Anyways, looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted. Oh, phone. Okay, that'll come in handy later. Oh shit. That'll come in handy now. Torpedo room, huh? Might be another torpedo left there. Let's go check it out. Oh, I get it! We're gonna use a missile to ram the control room! I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow up Detective Jode, but something like that. I went to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer. Alright, I'll see you there. It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be one more left. Because the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I wanted the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power, so we ought to be able to use the switches now. Alright, let's try it. Good luck! How's it going there? Just calculating the command room's coordinates now. I have to put in a slight offset though. Don't want to blow it up. I'm sure Detective Jode would appreciate that. Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile. Thanks. Switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken. I don't think the entire device is broken though. Probably work just fine if only I can move this switch. Find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If only we had... What will happen to these 2 ladies? I think that's up to us and our powers. What? No time to be standing around, unsure of ourselves. You lend me your strength missile. Me? Of course I will. Count on it. Like, can you push that for me? Hold on. This is very important. Please help my dad, says he. Be okay here, I'm not scared. Hey, but Tamika, we're back with your father to save you, I promise. Wait a minute, Cecil! What is it? Oh, you just said. I wanted to say that! Thanks, Missile. We can do it. I know we can! There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable. All set on this end too. But something's odd. What is it? Command room. Looks like it's slowly sinking. Sinking? Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. Wonder what happened. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out. Right, okay, hop into that missile. I'll launch it for you. Thanks. Yeah, make sure to disable it. Already set the torpedo's course. Now head to the command room where Detective Jode is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over the command room. Just find a way to come back and save you. It'll probably be my last task for tonight. Hold on until I get back. Okay, come on, missile. Missile? I can't go! What? I just can't! How could I leave? Can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind? I can't do it! Missile. Swap the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Cecil. I can't do it either. Can't ask Missile to come with me after all. Understand exactly how he feels. I want you to go, Missile. What? But, Miss Lynn! You're staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Cecil, might be able to make something happen. That's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever, 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 ever. Even I can understand that. I can understand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. Be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla! That's a good boy, Missile. Now are you ready? Remember, 12 seconds after I throw the switch, we're ready. Cecil? Yeah? Never found out who you really are. That doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thanks for everything. I'm glad I met you, Detective. We're gonna see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile? That's right.
Who I am still kinda matters to me, though.
Of course we will! I'll never forget you no matter what happens. Here goes then. Good luck, friend. Seconds are lasting an eternity. Let's try to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady without her the whole time. How can a ray of light of hope reach this far down into the deep sea? Or I can think of an answer. The 12 seconds are up. Not again! Detective Joad! I bet that big bass man did it. I'm gonna bite him! Better not, you might break your teeth. Command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man's gonna do. Let's talk to Detective Joad! Sorry for the wait, Detective Joad. Who are you? Are you Cecil? Excuse my appearance. Can't believe you've made it here. How was Camilla? And what about Lynn? Well, kind of a long story. But they're not dead. Yeah, no joke. Like a little bit to the left and it would have landed inside of the thingy and exploded. So good job. Told Detective Joad about everything that happened on the submarine, you know. So the submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do this to his own submarine? Wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my... Wait, what are you doing here? You? Oh, I didn't even know. Yeah. Where'd you hop on it? In 10 long years, Detective Jode. Are you? Yomiel? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So your real name is Yomiel? That's right. Those people in the Ionia were calling you Cecil. That's an alias I was using with them. Didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? So let me ask you some questions. Been trying to find out my true identity all night. Yeah, okay. Plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective? Right. 10 years ago. You were a top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. It's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but as a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It's a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. What? Okay. Asked to join the project by an agent of the government. Doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about. Me, just sounded like another challenging job. Technobat was right. However, the project was also the target of a secret plot. But you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. Never thought the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved in on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. Police arrested you, and then that incident happened. Escaped from the interrogation room and took little Miss Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Joe, when was it I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. 10 years ago. Soul was split from my body and I lost everything. Look at him. Look at that smile. Sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. Nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. A whirling feeling of loneliness and despair. I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. Watching the park, I would do that. So that's why you murdered Elmo. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? Hello there. It's the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. Hey, Owen! And then, was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. Came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. You're Ultra, no! I don't know. Something I just don't understand about that deal. Sure, your powers would be valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? A new life. Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number one was that they helped me with my revenge plot. Second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? New beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial one. I wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, name, identity, everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. Finally, I wanted to die surrounded by a loving family. It's the kind of life I asked them for. Complicated man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. Make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government for help. And the response in the end was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. Sent spies to the countries and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what the Temsic was all about. We had no idea they were doing all of this. None at all. I was a fool. But then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal the hunk of Temsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in the country too. Yeah, that's a great question, Arkla. Report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. Inspector Cabanel and the old pigeon guy. First, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance, huh? Just looks like an ordinary peaceful park. There are armed agents there at all times. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old ordinary person. Ordinary odd person. How great would that have been? Pulls out like a gun. Park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. Lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, I'm working on a plan to destroy the park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, huh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this, huh? Yeah, that's the ending I deserve. But at least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You managed to seal me away forever at the bottom of the sea. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jode back to life, of course. What? What good would that do now? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them! Can't do that without you, Detective Jode. Been guided by fate tonight to this place. Won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where this leads us. Here we go. 4 minutes! Yeah, I got it by fate. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination. What are you talking about? That would mean you're trapped in here too! By the way, I am not human detective. Damn! I'm a remote-controlled robot detective.
Adolahan.
What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get a lot of that, detective. Why would you go to all this trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly any threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibilities, no matter how small, detective. Possibility? What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, detective. Whoa! No, it is time to say goodbye, detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems. Camilla, forgive me. Well, I didn't see the gun coming into play. Is it not over yet? It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. Possibility of turning the situation around. Trick time! I know, right? Good thing that never happened. Huh? What is it, detective? A Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsec fragment's gone. Could this change his shell? Give us some kind of lead? Figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small it is, that they're afraid of is. What is it? Time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of the Temsec. Body cycle between the moments between life and death.
So you asked about this a while ago.
But not anymore. The Temsec fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it. Body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsec fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means you can go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death? That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move! What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, how far back we talking here? I did, in fact, ask about this earlier. Good. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Huh. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. Final journey to the truth starts now! Sheesh! Chapter 18, sheesh! Final chapter. When was the Yomiel's death? 10 years ago, right? When the Temsec meteorite fell? travel back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death, the start of it all. It's about to replay itself. So wait, who did we take back with us? It's ready! Wait, what? What is that?
Is that a police? I'm calling the weed! 420 with smoke.
Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back if you come any closer. I'll shoot her. Oh, kitten, shoot, you might get hurt. Oh, was a potato on a stick? Yeah, now my question is, like, we know one of them, right?
Headshot.
Are you okay? You're alright
shot.
now. Are you hurt? Oh! You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsek meteorite, huh? It's beautiful. Looking at it from this angle. Change all our fates completely. Can't stop Temsek from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Joe? Perfectly honest, I'm scared. That meteorite fragment doesn't get him. I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. Might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, my fact will never go away. My fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future. Okay, let's get started. Let's get into it.
A wild arklathesnail appears.
Enough talking. So magically stops the guy from ending the rest of the form, right? Yeah, you'll really meld out in like, yeah, 3, 5, 10 minutes. You know, it wasn't long. It wasn't long at all. No, how are you gonna save me? How are we gonna save me? Yeah, once he lost his body and like his dream, he's like, fuck it, dude. I'm out. Doesn't matter anymore. If Flynn would just wander off, that would solve everything. That's what I was thinking too. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it almost makes me wonder. No girl all in the park listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have? Doesn't everybody have at least one in the one day in their life like that? Give her a break. Anyways, Flynn won't budge from that spot. We'll just have to have the fragment move instead. Okay, so we're stuck here. Okay. that's too far. We can't swap those two. Miss Lynn looks so happy. Sure, she's happy. She's about to eat some sweet potato. That happiness is about to be shattered in a single instant. When she drops her sweet potato! Oh, I don't think you're seeing the big picture. Anyways, we have to keep our eyes peeled for a chance to make our move. Right! We won't drop the ball or the sweet potato. Okay, so time pass. It's ready! Hold it! Also stopped on Yo-Yo's body because it embedded in him. Movement Group stole the meteorite out of his body, so he actually died. I think he's in the process of dying, so like, you know how we have until midnight, so I guess he's got like until midnight then? Or I guess he wasn't... Yeah, I guess we technically go to 4 minutes before the impact of his death, right? So, like, the initial death. The cause of death, it seems. And the thingy piercing his heart was definitely the, like, 4 minutes before he died. I think. Yeah, he's going to die. Because they took that out, right? Like, he was in this perpetual state of, like, unalive, basically. Because of the fragment. But I think the fragment piercing his heart is, like, what actually killed him, so I think that's, like, the logic that it's going with, I think. Okay. So where do we go now? Is it the sweet potato? Is the sweet potato like in the shape? I bet there's sweet potatoes in the shape of the meteor fragment. What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. Oh, how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyways. At least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Okay, that was an important step. Communicate with the sweet potato. No, poor Miss Lynn! I'm sorry. If you're so sorry, then put her down! Alright now, Miss Lynn. Really out of my head that day. We can talk about all this later. Temsec meteorite is going to fall very soon. When that happens, I have to think of a way to do something about that fragment. I'll do everything I can to help too! Okay, so now I have free reign. I had to guess it's probably going to be swapping the sweet potato with the meteorite. It shapes on the bottom screen, that makes sense, yeah. He's dead but reanimated, and then pulling out the shard made him perma on the deathbed. Go back to the initial death and lets him enter the death void zone. Yeah, I think so too, Chad. I'm thinking that's how it works too. Is there anything else we can do? We can rock this? Alright, let's start rocking that, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, no, we spray it? Okay. That was kind of disappointing. Maybe the timing was a little off. Yeah, it was. Miss Lynn always says it's better to be early than late. Here, try that again. So rock that. Look over here. Okay. Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato. It's not a sweet potato missile, that's minnow. Oh, right, of course. Look at that. The potato and minnow. Right now, they both have the same shape. So you're saying you can swap them? Good idea, missile. Okay, here I go. Gonna need your help. My help? Oh, got it. Dang, missile knows what's up. Wait. Oh no, is it supposed to be on the egg? Oh, fuck. I did a goofy whoopee. Uh-oh. Death Plus isn't working. What's going on? Oh, Twitch broke. Right, okay. Alright, one sec. There we go. One, two, three. I think like 4 actually. I think we're like 4 deaths in. Technically. Okay, so. Alright, I need missile over here. Yeah. And then I need to be here. Let's start this. One start that. Ooh, we're close, okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh no, hold on, I might have fucked up. Look, the lamppost is bending. It hasn't broken yet. Really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. Just might hold out for a little while longer. I recall. Hemsick fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Minnow sits firmly in its way, then the fate should be changed. Okay. We'll crush them both instead. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm like, It was a good idea first, but I'm not sure about now. Is there anything else we can do? Oh, I'm kind of stuck here, huh? about time for that meteorite to come down. Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the path of the fragment. Oh, okay. That giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can. Ouch. Anyways. That fragment's path ought to be changed. How's that? Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little. Should Yomiel's fate now Yomiel's fate should really be changed. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. How did it change? What's in its path? In its path? No! Detective Jode! Temsec fragment shot him through his leg. What? Cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jode, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. Don't know if it's detective training or what. Even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, stole a life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen! Missile, all stopped in midair. I'm here inside the bullet! Oh my god, we have to take the like half-eaten potato. I saw if it was something. What? With what? Detective Jode, meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. I won't let you become a meteor. I won't let you become a meteor. Murderer! You can't become a meteor! You have to prove that the murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with that same shape as the bullet around here somewhere. Ooh! Well, we stopped the bullet. We still couldn't save him. That's not true. The fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? Not dead, I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still. Fate is too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me.
A wild impidimp appears.
We were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning. No, there it is. Yep. Look out! Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn! It's not over yet. If there isn't anything else to swap with. Why don't we just let it play out, and then we can try to find another way next time. Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. You can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact that her death will be erased, but her memory of it will remain, like a scar on her psyche. Won't let that happen. Not if I can help it. What can we do now? Even if we work together? I think there might be something that can be done. The intruding is great. I love that one. What is it? What can Cecil and I do? Don't forget, I'm here too. 3 kinds of power among us. Might be able to fight off this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel. Cecil, her power is manipulating objects. Use her power to manipulate this. Oh, I don't get it. Unfortunately, show emote doesn't work with 7TV right now. Apparently that was breaking it. So now it works, but it only works on Twitch emotes. Yeah, so whenever we threw like a 7TV emote, it just straight up just broke it. I don't know what happened, but that's what happened. So probably something on the back end of 7TV changed. Huh? I don't get it. Trust me, let's go. Alright, I'll try to move you there. Gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. Oh, I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. Remember, you only have a split second. Do it! Now it's your turn, Missile. Me? But what can I do? I think you know the answer to that. Okay, I got it! And swap them. Concrete will go back to its original position. But even if I swap them, it'll still be right above Miss Lynn. Don't worry. Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them. It's no use. We can't stop that horrible minnow. What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or two has helped. Oh, it helped alright. A few seconds were exactly what I needed. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Oh, shit! Ye gods.
You know you could have manipulated her unconscious body, right?
You know yeah, no, actually that was the much smarter play. Think he'd still be okay then, yeah. Ah, you're awake. Mister, is your knee okay? Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. Like it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? Yanni the Yanad. I'm a police detective. Do you think you could call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. Give them to children who have been very brave. A detective's badge? Aww. Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little Miss Detective. Time to rewind and save the other guy. Oh, shit. Wait, maybe he's not dead. You alive? Yeah, sadly. Oh, God. Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't know. When I came to, my body was already moving by itself. So somebody else was controlling me. I see. Depends. On the plus side, you're still alive. On the negative side, yeah, it's gonna be painful. That's not gonna be fun. You might get robot legs in the future, though. But you know, I'm glad it happened. Yeah, maybe he's in the dirt. Maybe it's like super soft dirt. Hey, mister. On this kitty, it was over there. Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. Kinda limp, is that okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious. Funny, it doesn't look like it's injured or anything. Poor little kitty. But if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitty? So we're the cat, huh? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? My kitten's, of course. Cecil's. Cecil! The name Cecil echoes in my head. That's my real name. Long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this
Baddest
park.
scarf acquired.
Was weak and all alone in the world. We did get a badass scarf, though. You're right. Somebody please look at me. Oh, kitten. Shoo, it might get hurt. Somebody please reach a hand out to me. I just only died at that time. Lost everything, my life, my memory. Body wouldn't move anymore. But I still managed to reach out a hand to him. Next thing I knew, my soul transferred to the black kitten. No recollection of who I was. Lived as a cat for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. Went back to being just a cat. And the man got his body back. Took my body back from the morgue. Somebody I just had to go see. One more time. Took control of my body and hurried to her house. It was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Cecil. The name of something important he had lost, along with his life. Fiancé. Told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 happy years. 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. There was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. First, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. Then after a while, I could manipulate people. And the darkness inside me deepened. I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted artificial light. I got my revenge on Lynn. I would see that light. Or at least that's what I tried to believe. The first gunshot hit the cat? No! Left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Cecil. It would look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Cecil was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Cecil there inside the bag was dead. What? So it was still Lynn. Lynn still. Wait, hold on, no. Yomio, you son of a bitch. Wasn't able to control it completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? And he's Cecil inside the bag. Yeah, that's why I lost my life. Right there in the presence of the Temsec radiation. That's when I got my powers of the dead.
A wild unknown appears.
My ghost tricks. I think I understand now. I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. Because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? You knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there's some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have let my fiancée stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. Just tagged along with you. in any case. Now the starting points of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically.
Technically, Missile also has that power, cause he saved Kamala one time.
You're right, he does. Maybe it's an animal thing. Maybe animals can go back in time. Shared animal trait. The fate of your death. The kitten Cecil's fate. And I can just bet you the fate of the woman that you love has changed too. I believe you're right. So this was the last fate to be averted, huh? Fate averted! Can you guess why I never could read anything? That makes a lot more sense now, yeah. I never had the ability to read! Shit! Oh, good stretch. So, Yomiel. Looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yeah, I'm glad too. Rats, boy, the rats. I kinda understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right? We should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again. These past 10 years will now vanish. Well, not completely. I had already set up a prior deal. Memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. The way this game of the dead works, huh? No matter what the reason. No denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Cecil. Yeah? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. Feeling like we never met. So before that happens, just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. Truly sorry. It's already a thing of the past, that never happened. Fates have changed now, right, Yomiel? Thanks, Cecil. So very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel. Cecil? Are we ever gonna get to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't. Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. Just have to wait until then. Cecil, oh! I'll never forget you! I'm gonna chase you down that hall. You're gonna be so chased. Never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Looks like you can come to live with me now. Let's get back home, little black cat. Home, huh? Sounds good, Detective Joad. Well, witness the birth of a new beginning. Now, we're each going back to our new present. Holy crap, so much has changed. Like, so much has changed. Like, the world is entirely different now. Said goodbyes to the part of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again. From the chandelier. One last. Return to the present. Wait! Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. It's little Ray! Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. Yeah, who is Ray? And it's I, Ray, in case you've forgotten. Thanks to you, everything's turned out as I'd hoped. Really am grateful to you, Cecil. Thank you. But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory. I know that. I know all about you. Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you? Fair enough. I'll tell you. I'm gonna tell you about another version of tonight's events. Changed the fates of many people tonight, first of which was hers. Had not been there for her tonight. Her fate would have been to die alone in that lonely spot in the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. A story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, broke into her apartment. Stole the wood box from the ceiling, hid a hiding place and left. And in the process, damn, I can't believe they found that, that's crazy. Two little dead bodies were left behind. However, little fellow's spirit lived on, desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress. That's when a miracle occurred. What? Powers of the dead, but how? He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyways. With all you know now, I bet you understand it, don't you? Wait a minute! That's right. He died inside of the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. But a fellow chased after the men. There still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death. What? He decided to wait it out. Wait until that night came again. That's the other version of this story tonight. A story that's taken these 10 years to be retold. That was you, huh? Ooh. That's right. I miss her. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. Couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. You decided to wait out those 10 years. Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. But this time I'd grown old and my powers were weak. So I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened. But I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? Watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things that he could do. Like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? May not seem like much, but it's a very important power. Especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we'd met before on that night the first time around. When? We met before. Hold the fuck on, how many time loops are we in right now? Listening to the conversation of the two intruders at the apartment. Learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at that junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world past to the junkyard. Came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. Made my first stand on it, I can tell you. That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You lost your memory at that time. We just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me. I did what? Just want to find my own lost memory. Sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said. And then you disappeared. Way over the telephone line. Really sorry I didn't help you.
A wild wheezing appears.
Wheezing! Wait, so we're a cat? Yes. Yes, we've been a cat the whole time, Rose. Apparently. Okay, the missile loop, gameplay loop. I went after saving Lynn in the park. Okay. Impossible. We're giving away too many fucks on saving people. he was the goodest kitty. That's why I decided that this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage? The only thing you were interested in was finding your lost memory. I would guide you along the right path to do that. We would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be path to the man in red, to Yomio. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. Then I gave you a time limit. Time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you had until tomorrow morning. That was a lie. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. The man in red would be sealed away forever at the bottom of the sea. If that had happened, it would have all been over. Then you mean a thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy. Hate to admit it, this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age. Yeah, okay, yeah. The bad people are definitely blue or robots. Very true. They killed 200 people. It's okay. Huh? And now it's time for me to say farewell. Past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them, I with it. Missile, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. So you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Missile. You waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies. Len and Camilla, huh? Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Cecil. So the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened on this town tonight. I made my way back to the present. Oh, it's true, yeah, one night. One night in 10 years. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn the lights on here.
Oh no!
No, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Yay! Were you surprised? You bet I was. I was nearly scared to death. Yippee, it worked! You're not dead! But it's not even my birthday today. It was Mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I meant to surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again. And that's alright, Len. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right? Really? Thank you, Detective Jode. Dad, you're home! Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective. Huh? Something wrong? You have one of those badges too. Oh, this, yeah. I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. Yours looks a lot older than mine, though. I was trying to think about it. I'm like, day after the shooting. Yeah, that... when did that happen? I guess it was a more recent event. I thought it was an older event, but I guess it was more recent. That's crazy. Who here knows a kid who will pull an elaborate prank and whoever enters the house and then goes, Did you like it? Instead of asking the stranger who the fuck are you? I was wondering about that. Like, Camilla was super friendly with Lynn. Like, I was like, oh, okay, cool, they know each other. And then, like, it was like, oh, hi, you're new to the house. Wait a sec. Hold on. Oh, this isn't the full 10 years later yet. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Maybe they still have leftover memories, so they know each other, but they don't know each other, like, type of deal. It's like, oh, I know, wait, do I know you? Like, maybe it's that. How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, then? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. Been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Wait. Wait. Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, huh? Now that I'm a detective, find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Tell me that you're that same little kitty. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten. Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Cecil. Cecil. Seems I've heard that name somewhere before. I think Cecil likes you, Lynn. Holy crap, that's actually, I think, the first time we're gonna see them off. Well, I guess the character pop out. Alright, everyone. Let's start the celebration. Okay, Mom. Jode becomes an immortal being because of taking a meteor to the knee. Yeah, he probably still has the meteorite in his knee, too. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. So we meet again, Cecil. Just that single night as a human, got a glimpse into their world. I learned something. Beneath their lives are all interconnected, somehow, in some way. Now this is my new fate. Guess I really am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up and watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives as they unfold. It looks like I'll have plenty of time to watch here for quite a while. What? Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn. Oh, like I said, it isn't my birthday. Get him, Missile. Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. Our birthdays are for celebrating. Friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. He's got spaghetti. Yeah, I wanted to see what happened to Yomiel and his fiance too. Oh, we're still going. All right. He's also picking up on the moves. There. How do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I can become a great detective just like Inspector Cabanela. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Who's blue suit guy? Blue suit and green suit were they were detectives that worked with Mr. Cabanela. It was just part of the job. Here's your food, gentlemen. Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to pick up new members for the special investigation units today. So you took a part-time job here just so you could eavesdrop? Gotta go, bye! Oh, you have no idea the links I'll go to reach my goals. Oh yeah, we need to see the guards from the jail. It's very important.
Is that Martini Guile? Barkeep Guile.
Never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek? I've never heard that before. It's really necessary. It's a new curry chicken. Oh, but our lovely customers requested it. Now, good luck out there. Oh boy, I don't think I can eat another bite. So exactly, this is the very best customer anyways. Bone clean in like 6 seconds. Yeah, Memory did a pretty good job. Are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, beauty. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like I said. Oh, the fuse is a little short, though. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought this was 20 grams. More chicken. So this is where you work out, Papa? Oh, that's right. She's not mad at him anymore because that never happened. That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas? Must have heard some juicy stories.
A wild coughing
appears. Talk that way in front of your darling daughter. Here's to that stodgy mind of. Oh my goodness. Cover. It's going well, I must say. Grapes are fine, my man. You know I was about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned. Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now. I think his grapes were always green, which is weird because the grapes that popped out of that one room were purple. Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll! Wait, why is he still investigating this? Professor Jode, maybe? Stop the park from charging admission. Protect the rights that we have. Maybe don't live in the park, but the park is nice. Yes! Today's the day, you know, he's finally getting out. You know, everyone's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that. And let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomach ache. We call it the dance away the pain. Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you show it to me, say, next week? You got it! Huh. Wait. His legs are okay. 10 long years, Yo-Yo. Time's up. And a lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. Lightly crushed. Okay, fair. Thank you, Cecil. How dare they charge me rent for living in the park? That's right. Can't just up rent like that. Wait, how was he in prison? Oh, he still took Lynn hostage. That still played out. Apparently, holding people hostage is still a crime. At gunpoint. And saving them at the same time. True, true, true. Wait, what happened to his fiancée? Wait. Oh, she was the one who visited him in jail. Okay. I thought it might have been like Lynn because of timey-wimey shenanigans. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. I think you guys are 100% on the mark. It didn't really cover how she died, so I'm not sure what changed in order to let us, Oh, maybe he died, and then she, oh, okay. Grief. Okay, no, that checks out. That's why he couldn't make it in time. Yeah, okay. So he lost his body long enough, and then, grief took her. So, instead of being dead, he's now jail, which is much better. So, grief didn't take her this time. Okay, no, it checks out. Makes sense. Oh, good thing you clarified the gunpoint part. I know. It's a very strict stipulation in the rules. Yay! Get it, missile. Wait, so what do we miss? Hold on. Okay, I do that 4 times. Alright, almost got that, whatever that is. Probably like swapping up objects. Mystery of the secret room. Or fate without changing, or without any deaths after the final fate change. Okay. Put the way outside without failing. Nail it on the second try. Fail by keeping the ball away from Minnow. Yeah, gold's still rip right now. Red light, green light. Bird fate without any deaths after the final fate change. Okay, yeah, no, definitely wouldn't do that one. Alright, fail by removing a large symbol. Complete all 5x5 ghost puzzles. Yeah, we got all the music. Got memories. Hey, what? Old man servant operates machines in the strange room. Operates machines in the strange room expertly. The detective Job when the strange room suddenly disappeared from the rest of the submarine. Appears to be the old man servant. Operates machine. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. Use a machine gun to shoot and kill Detective Job. Oh, so is it that it like expands? Kind of. So the base changes, or the base stays the same in all three. But then it like adds an extra sentence after. Alright. Yeah, what's up with Missile? A missile. Killed by a hitman while trying to protect his little mistress. He's a loyal little doggy. Friendly little Pomeranian. His name's Missile. Thinking he needs powers to protect the little lady, he chose not to be brought back to life. Went back in time 10 years with me to help fight the last battle against fate. But what about hold on, there's more. There's more on Missile. Afraid of the restless ghost he hears on board, he decides to quit his job. Post bartender at the restaurant The Chicken Kitchen continuously polishes glasses. Seems he doesn't notice anything besides the glass in his hand. Or does he? Accidentally hit the little dog with his motorcycle. No! Okay. Oh, it's the ghost puzzle. Okay, how's this work? Wait, is it? Oh, it's one of these. Oh, no. Oh, crap, I don't remember how to do these. I think you start on the top left, I think. Alright, these take a hot minute. Alright. Ain't got time for that. Okay, alright. Well, I'm glad we got to finish Ghost Trick. I'm gonna end it early here today. And probably take a few days of sick leave. So no streams for the next few days, I believe. yeah. I need to go and get better, hopefully. If I'm not better by tomorrow, I need to go visit the hospitals. So I will see everybody when I see you. I'm not sure an exact return date. I got some swelling in my jaw that I need to go have looked into, Chad. If it's not better by tomorrow. So I'm not sure how long that's gonna take. So we'll see. Yep. Not to sell my kidneys. Who need those? Ah, dang it. But they were offering me it was a $2 bill. I've never seen one before. Alright, but yeah, no, so I don't have an ETA. I won't have an ETA for a little bit on how long it's going to take to recover. Hopefully the swelling goes down by tomorrow, but I'm guessing that's not going to be the case, so yeah, then I got to go in and get it checked out and all that other stuff, so it'll be a process, so thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all when I next see you. So have a good night, have good nights, have good weekends. Probably weekend. Shouldn't be too great. But I'll see y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.